Ships measure speed in knots. Planes too. Everyone else in the planet uses kilometers per hour. Well, except a few countries who uses miles per hour. And you would assume that's just old sailors being stubborn, refusing to update. No, knots are the one that makes sense. Kilometers are the weird ones. Why is it called knot? Because it is literally knots in actual rope. Here's how you measured speed in 1600s. You had a lump of wood shaped like a slice of pie, weighted at the bottom so it flowed upright, rope tied to it. Knots on the rope sliced evenly. You throw the wood off the back, it's heavy and dragging, so it basically doesn't move. The ship sails away from it, so the rope pays out. And you just count knots slipping through your fingers. Sand runs out, you stop counting. 8 knots went past, you are doing 8 knots. That's it, that's the unit. It's basically the guy counting the rope for 30 seconds. Okay, hold on. But how did it survive? We threw out basically every other old unit. Because of what a knot is actually is. 1 knot is 1 nautical mile per hour. And a nautical mile is 1 minute of a latitude. Which sounds like a nonsense. So, cut the earth in half through the poles. That circle is 360 degrees. Split each degree into 60 minutes. That gives you 21,600 slices. 1 slice is 1 nautical mile. That's it. The unit is a piece of planet. So if you're doing 10 knots for 6 hours, that's 60 nautical miles. Which is 60 minutes of latitude. Which is exactly 1 degree in your chat. No conversion, no maths. The speed, the distance and the map are the same unit. Try that in kilometers. 10 kilometers are some kind of degrees? Depends. Get a calculator. Have fun. The kilometers isn't wrong, it is just measuring a different thing. It comes from the distance from the North Pole to the equator divided by 10 million. Great number, fine number. Has nothing to do with the grid on your chart. Knots are the unit that shit like the Earth. The metric system is the one that needs to be invented by a committee. And planes use it for the same reason. Long-distance navigation is the same problem. You are going around a ball following latitude and longitude. So aviation just took the sailor system. Knots, nautical miles, degrees. That's also why knots per hour is wrong, and that's why sailors get annoyed about it. A knot is already per hour. Saying knots per hour is like saying kilometers per hour. That's not speed anymore, that's acceleration. And your boat is not doing that. Nobody has thrown a log off the ship for about a century. Modern ships bounce sound off the seabed or use satellites, but we all report in knots because that number still lines up with the chart. And if you want to know how fast the knot exactly is, it is 1.852 kilometers per hour. So if you are going at around 100 kilometers per hour or 60 miles per hour, you are going at around 54 knots speed.